Deadline's close. We gotta get this chopper done to go to Sturgis. We got our Geico Roadshow official Ocean City chopper ready to go. We're dicking around. Just waiting on some exhaust pipes. We're gonna lose our sponsorship.
Set this thing up. Right. Harley released yesterday 2 new Sportsters.
Yes.
2 new
colorways.
New
versions.
paint. Yes, versions. Bars and paint.
Inspired by the 70s.
Inspired by the 70s. This weekend is Mama Tried, which is why we're in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
We were chosen.
I actually was not chosen.
You were not chosen. I was chosen to be on a team of media-ish personnel to customize one of the 2 new ones. They're customizing 4 bikes.
We're on the domestic team.
We're building one of the new ones.
Yeah.
The team was myself from Cycle World, Chris Nelson from Maxim / Iron and Air, and the very lovely former Supercross, Dianna Dahlgren.
To build a bobber off the new 48 Special.
Yeah. When it comes to like building a bike for like style's sake or for beauty, or actually how do you like doing the work itself? I'm awful. So my brilliant plan to fix this was to bring you into this.
An additional idiot.
So our first ideas.
Yes.
List the room. Massive king and queen seat. Pepto-Bismol sparkly pink tank with flames.
Yes.
Exhaust to touch God.
Super
just
high.
To the high heavens.
Bozuzuku style exhaust. And an entrance plan like Liberace.
Yes. All of our ideas, by the way, just fucking shot down.
Yes.
Just blast out of
That's
the
a
sky.
nice way to say they thought we were fucking stupid.
The process has been...
Well, it's like a school project.
Like a school project, but like where everyone sort of thinks everyone else sucks.
Yes. Well, and this is your first time in Milwaukee, too, so I'm used to like the Wisconsin sigh, where they want to say you're really dumb. And it's just like, I wonder if that guy knows what he's saying is so stupid. Like, they're being polite. And we had a backup plan, and I think the backup plan has been pretty good so far.
We do have a secret weapon.
We do.
That somehow... Joe, I'll let you do the honors.
We are putting nitrous on a Sportster.
Better yet,
it's a 2-pound bottle, not a 1-pound bottle, not a little freshwater bitch fish bottle.
No.
A big bottle.
We got Harley-Davidson
to pay for our nitrous.
To pay for a 2-pound bottle of nitrous for our motorcycle. And the key phrase for the motorcycle, the design inspiration, is just the word dumb.
Yeah. Well, they said bobber and we said nitrous.
I'm puffy, but I'm excited. I've had a lot of coffee, but not enough coffee. And I'm gonna do nitrous today. So, I mean, it's a good day.
I think if you were gonna do anything, you could cut up here to add more tire.
Shoot up and then shoot down. I threw it right out the shelf.
Yeah, just with that.
Fill me in.
We're 4 hours in. It's gone wrong. Sandblaster stopped working, but we're working through that. Parts have been stripped. Bike's in a couple different 1,000 pieces. And people much more intelligent than I am are actually figuring out the nitrous system. But I'm project managing pretty well. You know, someone needs to look at stuff.
I think the sweep, once we get everything set, we're gonna want the sweep. Yeah. Like if we had strap for time, just run it with open pipe.
So the headlight came off, like I was thinking like 1976 Ford Bronco. They're just like storming through the desert and like an array of yellow hellas.
Yep, okay.
Just keeping it cool.
What's the ideal matching helmet to the person riding this Like,
I personally think the perfect helmet would be like a sparkle glammed Simpson.
Really?
So it's still nasty, but you're also
gonna
here for a good time.
why don't we do the old school with the coyote that's howling at the moon and then has the handkerchief
Yes.
on? That's
Absolutely.
standard, right?
You finally get the whole motive for this
You
thing.
get that, yeah.
You're finally
you
on the
actually
team.
win. Actually, I'm done building this bike now. I'm seeding efforts.
We're at Home Depot. We're gonna buy paint because we've been useless today. So they sent us to run errands.
Here's my fear. We're gonna get the wrong purple, the wrong orange, the wrong
No, we're
green.
not because we have a color swatch
Where?
in my mind.
No. That's precisely why this is a terrible idea.
Got a lot of glitter paint. They didn't ask for glitter paint.
We should get some.
But did they not ask for glitter paint? You know.
They didn't forbid glitter paint.
Let's get one can of glitter paint just in case. We've been successful in our paint run. We got every type of primer and a glitter surprise for our friends at Harley. I just walked into a trash can, and this day's going great.
Day 2.
Yeah, studies.
A little haggard. Cheese is taking its toll.
You were so excited for all the cheese curds.
Did I get a coffee too?
Yeah.
Really?
I put water in there too, just so you know.
What's in your hand right now?
So you clearly need coffee.
All right, so get serious now.
So, day 2, we have a significant amount of work to do. We need to hook up a nitrous kit. We need to pinstripe, paint, accent colors, put the whole bike back together, not blow it up, and bring it to Mama Tribe.
We're also hoping that exhaust shows up at 10 a.m. Otherwise, we have to completely fab that from scratch.
Yes.
We're also waiting on thrashing parts for our feetsies.
Which I believe are not going to make it.
Workout, go for it. My hair looking good?
It looks fabulous.
So while other people are working, I am watching because we are far outside our talent depth. So we have to build an exhaust off of Harley stock components. We have to plumb the nitrous, put the wheels on. My paint looks terrible. And the bottle's mounted, so we're getting there.
More important than the exhaust, you earned a new nickname on the car right here.
I am now Husky Brad Pitt, which is very nice.
And who gave you this nickname?
Dianna Dahlgren said I look like Brad Pitt.
Diana, is that true?
What up? What?
Did you give Joe a new nickname?
Yeah. No, you gotta watch out for Husky Brad around these parts because he comes in here, he's cunning, swift, he's noble. A little bit of, carries a hangover, a little bit stench, but it's sexual. I literally was like watching him from afar. I just can't get enough of it.
So this morning at breakfast, I made a bold declaration that these pegs definitely weren't going to arrive, and Lance screwed us. I was wrong, and I'm sorry, Lance. You're a wonderful human, and I love thrashing. Moonshine! Oh yeah, it's cash only.
in the bucket? What did I just buy? Like, what Tennessee hooch is in this bucket? There's an ATF agent on the way. He's like, finally, we got somebody to buy from this shell operation. And I'm like, he's like, oh, you racing tonight? And the mama tried? And I'm like, kinda.
That might be the difference. Get a couple here on the day one. Like that. What's going
This is our first look at Mama Tried because we came yesterday at like 4 and it was shoulder to shoulder and I walked in and I was like, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go watch some cross. So we just got here. It's the second day of the show. Gonna look at some bikes. I've never been here before. It's way different than the one show. All the bikes are basically in one giant room, which is sort of cool in the morning when you have the bikes yourself, but people can fill in. It kind of becomes harder to look at the bikes. So I'm curious to see how different they are from the one show. There's like different vibes, but right now all I know is that they're not cold. That makes me very happy.
That's good.
Joe, quick hot take.
Long bikes save lives, and chrome does get you home. You'd probably like this. This is up your alley of coupe. don't hate it. Speed Merchant crushed it.
Why is the 3 pence bike so fucking rad?
Because he did all the themes in a good-looking bike. It's got SoCal Dynabro, doing wheelies,
SoCal Dynabro,
stance socks, classic chopper, cafe racer, and then just Fort Knox gold over the top of glitter. That's how you do it. Welcome to Flavor Town.
Real fast. We're about to do hot takes on the other bikes.
Oh man, am I excited.
First up.
Brent's bike from Hal's. So their theme was chopper. I think they did a good job. I find nothing egregious. I mean, they got the theme. They probably had the toughest, because how are you supposed to do a chopper in 2 days while keeping relatively stock components?
Lots I like. We got silly bars, we got suicide shift.
Paint's cool.
Paint's cool.
Gold flake's good. They have a stupid front tire on it.
Stupid front tires are good. Next up on Joe's hot takes.
Tracker, the new fat tire chopper of 2018. I mean, it's pretty hard to really fuck up the formula, and they got it. It's got no front brakes, it's got flat track tires, dirt bike bars, high up pipe. It's clean. It doesn't do anything for me. Hurtful. I'm bored. Horrible. This is awful. Bad. Sad. Cafe racer. No one even builds them anymore. They're dead. Everybody's building trackers. Everybody knows this.
Apparently, Bike Exit doesn't know this.
Bike Exit can't even build a motorcycle at all.
This is what happens when Chris sends Wes to do his job.
Yeah, if Chris built it, it'd probably be
10 out of 10.
the most amazing. Yeah, 12 out of 10. Crushed it, even if it was the same bike. But because Wes did it, I'm giving this a 0.5 out of 10.
All right, so we've been in Milwaukee for like 6 months.
Yeah, we have.
We've each put on a good 40 or 50 pounds of
Pure fat.
I don't even know what we ate. It was just, everything was disgustingly heavy.
But every time I leave Milwaukee, I feel like I just made many mistakes.
God, I feel terrible.
I don't feel very proud of myself.
We built a motorcycle. Well,
We watched people much more talented than us build a motorcycle.
we had some say in the design of a motorcycle that was
Yes.
built while we stood around in a dealership.
Yes.
House of Harley in Milwaukee. Very nice guys.
Super dope.
Very talented.
Showing up early, staying late. I was honestly shocked at how invested they, I shouldn't say shocked, but like they were super invested in the project.
Yeah.
They went way above and beyond. We built a whole custom exhaust in 5 hours at the last minute.
That guy was
Crazy
amazing.
good.
The only person who really didn't have a role, you were just worthless.
I painted.
You didn't.
I painted many things.
You were my ringer
I corralled parts.
for all things Midwest.
So I worked on the front end of the project that nobody saw. Moderately worthless.
Which means that, all in all, my plan to bring somebody to make me look good
Worked.
finally has succeeded.
It worked, yes.
Of all the times I've tried to bring a friend on some sort of a trip or thing, I took Aaron to Pastrana Land. He made me look terrible. I thought I was going to look good. But for once, we finally made...
Well, you know I care about you, Sean, so I want to be a good friend.
Overall, the new Sportsters.
Cool paint. I mean, I know what people are going to say. They're going to say 100 new models. All I've seen is new paint.
So
on a
that's my
Sportster.
beef, is that until these two, I was like, everything they've released on their 100 new models by 2027, I've been a fan of. And I've thought, not necessarily a fan of, I have seen as an actual new motorcycle, an actual step in a direction that they're trying to take, whether I like it or not. These are the ones where it was really some tank graphics and some handlebars. They didn't feel like
painted black.
They didn't feel like new bikes. So I mean, I knew this would happen. I hoped it was around numbers like bikes 95. It wasn't this early, and I'm a little nervous as to what the next 80 bikes look like.
I think it'll be fine. I mean, the paint color, I think the paint and trim and updates were good. The Sportster did just get all those suspension and brake revisions.
So I will say, even though it is just graphics and bars, they look really nice, and they didn't get more expensive.
Right.
This 48 Special is the same price as the 48. It is much prettier. You do still have to put a skinny front tire on it because that fat front tire is
kind of a downer.
Such a bummer.
Moral of the story, if I had to do Mama Tried next year, I would definitely bring up a bike with ice tires on it to race.
Yeah.
And I would also race indoor flat track, and then I would maybe drink a smoothie.
Yeah, I would also research like
find a
vegan places.
I don't think they exist. I think a vegetable in Milwaukee is a potato, and that's about as close as you get.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. We did it. We accomplished what they actually brought us out here to do, which is another rare thing.
We were given a task.
We were tasked, and we completed it to a level of competence.
Well, it's a wrap.
No, it was one.
There was
thin
one slice of turkey.
with fucking half a cup of mayonnaise all over it.
That's-
Some lettuce on that shit.
So why don't you should write a Jimmy John's review.
Factually correct. Jimmy John's review, one take, go.
Too much fucking mayo.
Too much fucking mayo. My lettuce was fucking brown and wilted, and I got one goddamn slice of fucking turkey.
It was a thin slice. It wasn't even.
And shitloads of tomatoes.
Okay, well that part's actually a bonus because tomatoes are the best fruit, but it's fine.
They are. But they delivered it.
Fruit.
They're a